right, we're going to try it like about the 50th time. Let's see if it works now. Oh, does it actually work now? Maybe? Oh, look at that. It only took 15 minutes and 3 complete restarts and 1 update, 1 new plug-in, and 2 reboots. So, yay! I think we're actually up and running. Hallelujah. Okay, so that was fun. Yeah, sorry guys. It has been horrible trying to get this going tonight. I still don't really know what happened. It kept saying I was live streaming and yet there was no live stream. Yeah, so I shut everything down broadcast software wise 2 or 3 times, restarted it, rebooted it, updated the plugins. I don't ultimately know what fixed it, but something apparently did 15 minutes later. So sorry about that, but I do see us live now. Hallelujah. But boy, oh boy, it's a Monday on a Tuesday. Anyway, I hope you had a good weekend. I have been away for 3 or 4 days, and in the meantime, all my stuff seemed to have stopped working. So isn't that fun? But we're going to be good. We're going to be good. We're going to make up for it. We're going to hit some awesome stuff tonight. I feel it. And we're going to make up for the fact that I really wanted to throw my computer out the window and kind of almost did, but then I didn't. So I guess it all works out at the end of the day. We do have some information to go over before we actually get started ripping, so let's go ahead and do that. It gives everybody a chance to come back and find me, because I'm sure you've been looking for the last 15 minutes while I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to get it to work and why it wasn't. So anyway, my feedback is set to be automated on eBay, and boy, I hope you won't hold this against me tonight. I swear to you, I've been trying. Anyway, when you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return. See, and that says you never have to wait on me. Well, you did tonight, but I swear to you, it wasn't my fault. I actually hit live like a minute early tonight. I was so excited. Everything was done. It was all good. And then I'm like, wait, but there's no stream. Anyhow, so the other thing there is to say thank you. In this case, not only thank you for bidding and breaking with me, but also thank you for your incredible patience, because I'm sure you had no idea what was going on since you could not see or hear all of the attempts I was making over the last few minutes. So thank you, everyone. This is what it looks like in the days ahead. So tomorrow night we are looking for Absolute Football and Triple Threads Baseball. Absolute Football is a 6-box inner case break, which is, half case depending on how you want to look at it. There's 12 boxes in a case, but it's 2, 6-box inners. Anyway, they're loose boxes from a shared case to make that inner case quantity, ditto with Triple Threads. On Thursday night, we're going to break a case of TriStar Series 3 Game Day Great Football jerseys and a half case of Origins Football loose boxes shared cases. Friday night, it's going to be a TriStar Authentic full-size autographed football helmet. And we have another new release on Friday, which is National Treasures Collegiate Football. We're going to break a 2-box half-case break of that. Loose boxes, shared cases. Saturday and Sunday, both will be off nights. As far as shipping, should be out the door and on the way to you by Friday. Could be sooner. Don't think it would be any later than that, barring any unexpected catastrophic type events. But as always, it is listed as plus or minus a day to kind of cover some contingencies there. Everybody should pull cards tonight. I don't think we'll have any need for consolation cards, so we should be good to go there. This is a 12-box case of 2020 Bowman Chrome Baseball. It is a full case break. It is break number 3. It ended tonight on eBay, the same night we are breaking it, which is Tuesday night, the 6th of October. Our team names are on one side, winning bidders across from each team there on the opposite side. And so that gets, everybody is all paid up, so thank you all for that. I know we did have one that we were hanging out on, but hey, it came in while I was sitting here struggling with trying to get this thing to work tonight. So so there's the good news front, right? Okay, now we got to get all this stuff out of here and get down to business. So who is with us tonight? We've got 2J's podcast. We are all filled up tonight. I do appreciate you checking though, but yeah, everybody is paid up tonight, so we're good to go in that regard. Jay Allen says he was worried about me. I tell you what, Jay Allen, I was worried about me because I was losing my mind. Like I still don't know what happened. I still do not know why it was not working. because it showed that I was live streaming, and it didn't show any error messages, kept showing live streaming, but it wouldn't come up no matter what I did. I couldn't see it on the channel. So then I started thinking, well, maybe it's my iPad. So I was saying, if anybody can see it or hear it, send me a message on eBay. And then I turned off, rebooted my iPad, turned off the broadcast software several times, on and off, rebooted that. Updated the plugins, which shouldn't have mattered, but updated all the plugins. That didn't fix it. I just basically kept closing down and relaunching the software endlessly, and finally at one point it actually seemed to work. I have no idea why. All right, we are looking for a couple of autographs per master box, but guess what? I forgot to change the focus. See, I'm all out of sorts tonight because of having all that trouble. What I'm doing right now is making your background blurry, and I move that so I could use the background to see how blurry it needs to be. But that's going to let us see our cards up nice and close. So what we're looking for, 2 chrome autographs per master box, meaning 1 per mini box. So there are 2 mini boxes inside of each master box. So what I'm going to do right now is get all of the mini boxes out of here, and then we'll get underway once we get some of this packaging off the table. It'll be a little more efficient that way. Jay Allen says he bets there was some colorful language going on. T-Man, I don't think it was a connectivity issue. That's the thing. This is an Ethernet connection. And I went in there and checked my router, because that occurred to me too. I checked my router. I made sure I still had Wi-Fi connection. I checked the Ethernet cable. I checked everything. Nothing was down. Everything was showing you are live streaming, just like normal. Except when I went to the channel, there was no live stream. It was honestly the strangest thing I've ever seen. Out of all the things, and some of you, like Jay Allen, who've been with me for years, know, we have seen some things happen, sometimes kind of weird stuff when it comes to error messages with YouTube and streaming and this ridiculous broadcast software I use, etc. But in all the years I've used it, I have never had it tell me that it's live streaming when there was no live stream. So it was super strange. But yeah, Jay Allen, there was a little bit of language that probably walked along the edge of being colorful, as you say. But I was also not going to get too carried away, because I was thinking, well, gosh, what if it really is live and I'm just the only one, for some reason, who can't see it or hear it? So I didn't want to be, leaving a blue streak in my wake if it was potentially going out where sensitive little ears could come across it. So I did try to mind my manners a little bit, but it was quite an interesting situation. And I still ultimately don't know what caused it or what fixed it. As I said, I just kept closing it down and relaunching it and trying again and trying again and trying again. And eventually it worked. So there you go. Chris is here. Hi, Chris. T-Man said that would be a sure bet in Vegas. Robert has got the Oakland A's. He says we have to do better in the break than they are doing on the field against the Astros. Doesn't that just get to you? I mean, the trash can banging, sign stealing Astros that everybody's, despite the pandemic, which did kind of move everybody's focus a little bit off of that scandal, still, isn't it enough in your mind that it kind of like gnaws at you a little bit when the Astros do well? I mean, I guess not if you're an Astros fan, but if you're anybody else, you're probably like, oh man, I don't know. But the A's played so well to get to where they are at this point in the playoffs, and then it's like they just kind of, I don't know what, they sort of went off a cliff a little bit. So I don't really know what happened to them. But hopefully, they turn it around. Jay Allen, you need the Phillies, and you specifically want a Bryce Harper autograph. That's your Mojo wish list tonight? All right, my friend. I'm going to do my best to fill all of our Mojo wish lists tonight. I'm going to try very hard. Chris needs the Braves. All right, we're going to do that. T-Man says it's the Gremlins have come into play tonight since we're close to Halloween. I swear to you, maybe it is the Gremlins. I really literally have never had happen what happened tonight. That is still, to me, blows my mind that every single thing I had said streaming, but nothing was there. It was super odd. But anyway. All right. Here we go. So our base cards, we're just going to kind of, buzz through. When we come across things like this, like our shiny little refractors, we will stop and take a little look at them. So that's one for the Oakland A's and Jesus Luzardo. And of course, our rookie refractors in there, those are not numbered. They are, I believe, image variations. The ones that are numbered, of course, are standard image, but numbered because they're refractors. Does that make sense? Then we've got inserts, and we'll find lots of them. This one is called Stat Tracker. We'll see plenty of them. They are pretty much all refractors as a group, but they are not generally numbered. If that changes, I'll flag it. We will also have plenty of these little Arizona Fall Leagues, and these AZLs are refractors as a group, and again, generally unnumbered. When it comes to purple, we got a couple of things going on. One is this, which is purple shimmer. You see that nice little pattern in there that looks kind of like rain. When you get a purple shimmer in Bowman Chrome, it is unnumbered. Now, when we get a regular purple, it will be numbered to 250, but the purple shimmer is unnumbered. I can't remember if it's numbered when it's in an autograph form. I cannot remember that, but in the base card form, it's definitely not. It's another stat tracker. And what else have we got? Our hit. Oh, yeah. We haven't seen our hit yet. So for the Cardinals, we have got a base autograph here for St. Louis, and that is Pedro Pages. So that is autograph number 1 out of mini box number 1. And Brian's here. Hi, Brian. Yeah, we got to try to find a couple for you, too. We need to definitely get some to come home for you. We had an unpaid team tonight that fortunately Brian picked up as our second chance bidder there. At least this person who bought it on eBay indicated fairly shortly after they got the invoice that they weren't going to be paying for it. Sometimes they don't tell you. You just figure it out when it's unpaid. But at least this person, we had 20 or 30 minutes to get it figured out, and so we found it a new home. Brian took care of that, so we owe him one. Numbered to 499 for the Giants. That is Marco Luciano. So a base refractor numbered to 499. There's another stat tracker. That one was the Rockies. And there's an AZL Deichmann for the A's. We haven't talked about this one yet. This is called Dawn of Glory. Again, you can see that refractor, pretty little rainbow of colors there. All of those Dawn of Glories will be refractors. They are generally not numbered. Again, if that changes, I'll let you know. Now, here comes a standard purple, and of course, it is numbered to 250. It's only our purple shimmer that is not. And that's Mackenzie Gore out for San Diego Padres. Stat tracker Adley Rutschman for Baltimore, and an autograph for the Angels. So we get the Angels on board early there with Hector Yan out for LA. But the Angels part, not the Dodgers part. T-Man says he needs the Indians and the Cubbies. And Jay Allen says that both he and T-Man need some good hits in here tonight. So we got to try it. We definitely need to pull some fire to make up for that debacle there in the beginning. The good news is, because I was in eBay messages trying to see if anybody could hear me and was saying, yes, we can hear you, just you can't hear you. I was able to let all of you know who messaged me and said, hey, what's going on, that I was working on it. So hopefully that helped a little anyway, maybe. Numbered to 250. That is the purple parallel for the Astros. It is Forrest Whitley. And then I've got a Glenn Allen Hill Jr. Stat Trackers. And there's a nice little Joe Adele Fall League for the Angels. Here's a purple shimmer, which means unnumbered. It's out for Baltimore. And you've got D.L. Hall. Haven't seen him much this year, have we? He was big a bit ago. Stat Tracker Will Wilson. Haven't heard much about D.L. Hall myself recently. Of course, you know, I think because everybody's all about Adley Rutschman right now as far as the Orioles go. All right, the Giants have got an autograph, and that is Luis Matos out for San Francisco with a base autograph. Jay Allen, you started to message me too. Yeah, you should have, man. Because, I mean, I don't know if anybody else did, but in between when I was waiting for the software to reboot itself, I kept going into messages because I was literally saying, if anybody can hear this or see this, please send me a message on email so that I know. And as a result, I did find, you know, I don't usually check them once we get started, but I did find 5 or 6 in there and replied at least to the ones that I saw. So, yeah, if you had messaged me, I would have told you, I'm trying to fix it. Numbered to 250, there is a Yordan Alvarez for the Astros, a purple refractor. And there's a Stat Tracker for the Indians. And there's Kyle Isbell for the Royals. And that was, what was that? An Arizona Fall League, I think that was. And here is another purple shimmer for Baltimore. And this time you have Keegan Aiken. There's Cabela Stat Tracker. And our autograph is for the Texas Rangers. Vanasco comes out. Ricky Vanasco and Texas. All right, so far all base autos, but hopefully before we get done tonight, we'll find some parallels as well. We hope. Oh, look at that. My iPad's trying to go to sleep on me now. We hope. Oh, look at that. And then I opened it up to see why it was sleeping. And it blasted me with some high volume. So that was probably a little feedback thing for you, wasn't it? Boy, I tell you, you can't account for all the weird stuff I've done tonight, can we? And the thing is, I was so proud of myself because I hit record and go like a minute early. I'm thinking, oh yeah, then that'll give everybody like extra time to get in, get situated before 9. I was very proud of myself. Numbered to 499 for the Dodgers. That is Tony Gonsolin. And there's a Riley Green for the Tigers. Stat Tracker. AZL Joey Bart. San Francisco Giants. There's a Dawn of Glory for the Mets. It was a Kevin Smith. Parodies Stat Tracker. And an autograph for the Yankees. And who do we have? We have got Anthony Garcia for the New York Yankees. Ooh, I'm kind of digging his autograph. That's cool. It doesn't really look necessarily like it says Anthony Garcia, but I like it anyway. So, for whatever, you know, for whatever that's worth. Though in general, baseball players have much better and more interesting and more legible autographs and generally more full names than you get certainly in football these days. Somewhat basketball as well, but football's been the worst for the last several years. People just sign like their first initial or their initial and a dot or their initial and a squiggle. I mean, some of those guys, they might as well have just been signing an X for all the time it took them. Ooh, we've got gold on the horizon here. It's our first gold of the night. Gold, of course, are numbered to 50 in Bowman Chrome. And it is for Tampa Bay. and the Rays. It is Shane Baz to 50 for Tampa Bay. All right, then there is Holes. I can't say his name. Tampa Bay Rays stat tracker Holzizer. I can't ever say it. Anyway, Seth Beer, Arizona Fall League insert. And there's the Red Sox Dawn of Glory for Duran. There's a stat tracker Diaz for the Marlins. And our autograph, we've got the refractor version this time, so it is numbered to 499 for the Colorado Rockies. And that is Brenton Doyle for Colorado with the refractor auto to 499. Jay Allen said that was loud. I'm sure it was, because, I don't know, again, what was going on. My iPad kind of started to time out, like it was going to go to sleep, so I reached over to touch the screen to wake it up, and I think I just hit the button and unmuted it, basically, is what I think I did. Because, of course, I have to watch it on the iPad so that I can see it from your all's perspective, which is how I knew there was something wrong earlier tonight. Because otherwise, had I just gone with the broadcast software, it looked like everything was happy and rosy. But the trick is, you can't have the volume going on the iPad, then it reverberates and echoes through the broadcast. So I think I unmuted it when I tried to reach over and wake up the screen. To 250, that is Cody Bellinger. It is the purple parallel headed to the Dodgers. And there's Pache, that is a stat tracker for the Braves, Arizona Fall League, Amaya for the Cubbies. We've got a purple shimmer here coming out for Detroit and the Tigers. And it is Matt Manning for the Tigers with the purple shimmer. And then there is a Max Lazar for the Brewers, another stat tracker. Should be coming up on our autograph. Ooh, look at that. Got ourselves a parallel, don't we? Yes, we do. This is a prime signature parallel for Minnesota and the Twins, Capco. So that's pretty cool. You don't see a lot of the prime chrome signatures come out. It's numbered down there to 50. You'll see in that lower right-hand corner. So the Minnesota Twins pull a nice little hit there. Jay Allen needs his Phillies. He's trying to root his Phillies home, pulling that mojo in for him, we hope. I feel like we're getting started. I think the mojo's starting to kick in a little, you know. We've had a couple of numbered autographs, some nice little parallel there. So, found a gold. I think maybe the mojo's starting to flow here in this case. We definitely hope so, anyway. Whoops, I went right past that. That is numbered to 499. It's the Mariners and Dan Vogelbach with a base refractor. There's George Kirby stat tracker. And there's a little Tyler Stevenson for my Cincinnati Reds on an Arizona Fall League. Purple shimmer for the Mets. And that gives you a little Francisco Alvarez. And there's the Rangers and Sam Huff with a stat tracker. And we've got a purple parallel autograph. It's coming out for the Cardinals. So our purple parallel, numbered to 250. Of course, it's also a refractor. It's headed to St. Louis with Ivan Herrera. Jay Allen, you have the Alec Bohm Prime to 25 from last year. Oh, that's a nice hit, man. Did you hit that with me last year? Did you hit that somewhere else? I don't remember that one. Maybe you hit it somewhere else. Or maybe you bought it outright. But anyway, it's nice. I saw where your man had to have surgery on his hand, I think they said it was. But it didn't look like it would impact his ability to start on time next year. It didn't, the way it read. Anyway, I didn't deep dive it. I just saw the quick take on it. So your man Reese Hoskins undergoing some kind of procedure. Numbered to 150, it's the first blue parallel that we've seen tonight, and that is Jeter Downs for the Red Sox. Schumach, Stat Tracker, Atlanta. AZL, Garcia, Nationals. Dawn of Glory, De La Cruz, Atlanta. Number to 499, that is Larnach, and it's going to Minnesota. There's Sahaya Stat Tracker for the Cardinals, and our autograph is for the Marlins. So the Miami Marlins with a base autograph there for Lewin Diaz. So far, so good. Oh, you got that in a player break last year. Yeah, that's a nice hit for sure. So I would think that would probably already be getting decent money. And, hey, maybe if you hang on to it a little bit longer, might even go up a little bit more next year, I would think. Of course, you never know. It's like playing the stock market to a certain extent, but we would think it would go up a little anyway. For the Phillies, this is number 2, 499. That is Garcia with a refractor. Glenn Allen Hill Jr. Stat Tracker. And there's Ramos for the Giants, AZL. Dawn of Glory, Twins. Balazovic, or however you say his name. Dustin May. That is the blue parallel to 150 for the Dodgers. Will Wilson, Giants. Stat Tracker it was. Another autograph for the Marlins. Vezia this time. And that is 2 for the Marlins, back-to-back. Alex Vezia being the most recent of the Marlins autograph hits. You paid $5 for that spot. Nice, man. Yeah, some of those guys, I mean, you probably remember, Jay Allen, 2 or 3 years ago, we had a guy who used to be here pretty regularly, and he always bought cards with the idea that he was getting them as an investment for his grandson. You probably remember him. And he asked us one night a couple of years ago, like, who he could get, who he should be looking for at a low cost that would have a high rate of return. And if you remember, we told him Robert for the White Sox, because his autographs were like you're talking about, selling for nothing. I mean, you could get good Robert autographs for like $5 at that point or less. And you never really kind of, you know, I mean, he was always predicted to be good. I was always surprised they were that low. That is numbered to 150, and it is going to the Astros. It is an Arizona Fall League Atomic Refractor. I mean, obviously not all of his autographs were that low, but you could get some good ones for that price back at that point in time. That was a Stat Tracker Espino. This is an AZL Spencer Howard for the Phillies. And I've often wondered, we don't really see him anymore, but I often wondered if he like bought up a bunch of them, and if he did, if he's kept them like he kind of was intending to do, I think, for his grandkids, or if he sold them. There's a Dawn of Glory Cardenas for the Rays. Because it'd be tempting, right, to cash in on them, I would think. For the Twins to 499, we have a refractor parallel there for Cavaco. And there's Cabela and the Yankees, a Stat Tracker. And here's another autograph for the Yankees. So it's a couple of autographs out for them tonight so far. That one is Rodriguez. You remember who I'm talking about? Yeah, exactly, because he was just working on building that collection. And I do remember that's one that we told him, because I had looked up, before we had that conversation that night a few years ago, I had myself looked up the price of some of his autographs and thought, you know, I really should be buying those at that price, because that's just crazy. I don't know why they were as low as they were at that point in time, but then like a dummy, you know, I didn't go buy them. I told him to go do it, but I didn't do it. So, what are you going to do? Well, it's just like Luka Doncic, too. Before the draft, even, I'm telling everybody, Luka Doncic, Luka. And, you know, they were kind of, lukewarm on him. And, oh, so-and-so's going to be better. And I was all about Luka, stock up. Luka. And then, of course, did I stock up? Well, no. And Luka wasn't cheap, mind you, even then. But he wasn't expensive anywhere near like he was a few months later. To 150, that is Cody Bellinger with the blue parallel. And here is our case hit. It is Farm to Fame. Nice little sepia card there. It's Ozzie Smith for the Padres getting our case hit tonight. There's a Joe Ryan, Tampa Bay Rays stat tracker. There's AZL Victor Mesa for Miami. Getting the Marlins on track. A Dawn of Glory, Sam Huff. That would be the Texas Rangers. And there is Smith for the Yankees. That is a stat tracker. Should be approaching our autograph here in a moment. Well, oh, there it is. It was hiding. Looks like we've got something else for Minnesota hanging out here tonight. It is a base autograph of Seth Gray for Minnesota, eh? Yeah, he was a really nice guy. You're right, Jay Allen. He really definitely was. I liked him a lot. I don't know where he went. You know, it might be that he just got all he wanted to get for his grandkids. It might be that he got hit with stuff with the pandemic, like so many people have had some economic hardships as a result of everything that's happened this year. So I don't know where he was or is or has been recently, but hopefully we'll see him again at some point, and we can ask him if he cashed in on it. We hope he did anyway. To 499, that is Morahone with a base refractor for San Diego, the Padres. Andrew Vaughn, White Sox, stat tracker. There's Brandon Marsh, Angels, with Arizona Fall League. We have one for my little Reds. Aw, a purple shimmer. Centillion for my Reds. How about that? And we've got a green parallel, our first green of the night. They are numbered to 99, and that's the Nationals and the Natties with Strasburg. Bobby Witt Jr., Kansas City, stat tracker. And our autograph is headed to Milwaukee, the Brewers. So the Brewers with a Dylan File autograph. So what have we got back there? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So that was, we're actually a little more than halfway done. Only by a box, but, you know. So we're a little over the halfway point, but not too much. Well, that's true, too. Jay Allen says it might have been that his grandkids just lost interest in baseball. Well, that's true, too. Yeah, I mean, definitely things ebb and flow, that's for sure. There's the Rays, Cardenas, Dawn of Glory. Volpe, Yankees, stat tracker. There's Perdomo, and it was a, Arizona Fall League. There's a Dawn of Glory, Andrew Vaughn, White Sox. Manoah, stat tracker. Toronto. Autograph for the Phillies, Jay Allen. It's not Bryce Harper, but that's okay. It's Gunnar Mayer, and maybe Gunnar Mayer will turn out to be, like, incredible. We don't know. He might be. So that might be one that in 3 or 4 years you make $1,000 on. We don't know. But at the very least, we know we're not sending you home empty-handed. So there's that, right? Well, little wrapper. Why must you be this way, little wrapper? T-Man, I thought you had left us. You're being so quiet tonight. Are you just chilling tonight, T-Man? Kicking back. For the Cubbies, this is Ethan Hearn. It is a purple parallel numbered to 250. There's a Brenton Doyle Stat Tracker, Colorado. And there's Chatham Red Sox for the Arizona Fall League. A purple shimmer. It's going to the Rockies. It's Ryan Valade for Colorado. And there's a little Adley Rutschman Stat Tracker for Baltimore. And an autograph for the Padres. How about that? You got your rookie in there. Andres Munoz for San Diego Padres. So see, we did get you a little good karma for picking up that team. So there you go. Always like it when that happens. Alrighty. Let's see what else we have got in here to play with. You're already contemplating the absolute football break. I know. I can't, I'm just amazed again that absolute football is already coming down the road, but yet we got very little of it. So, like everything else this year, football is proving to be challenging to obtain. Numbered to 50, there is Morahone Padres. It's the gold parallel. And that is a stat tracker for the Twins. And an Arizona Fall League, the Astros. And a purple shimmer for the Red Sox with Jay Groom. Tampa Bay Rays stat tracker. And the Yankees. Yankees have been doing all right tonight, actually. I think that's your third autograph tonight for the Yankees, and that one is Gomez. Don't absolutely hold me to it being 3. Of course, we'll recap it, but it's several, anyway, for the Yankees. All right, so what do we have there? 8 mini boxes left, meaning we have the equivalent of 4 master boxes remaining. So basically, we've opened 8, 4 left, master box-wise. Oh, you're obsessed with triple threads. I know. I am. I love triple threads. You know this about me anyway. And I used to love when Topps made it for football. And even as recently as, a year or two ago, I was still able to find triple threads football for like 2011, 2013, sometimes some other years. But I think 13 is the one we had most of the time. But of course, all that long since dried up. Now you can't even find anything. For the Yankees, that is blue to 150. It's Devi Garcia. Nice for the Yankees. Wish it was signed. And that is a stat tracker for the Yankees. Followed by an Arizona Fall League for the Pirates. And a little purple shimmer for the Yankees. And oh, look who that is. Nice. Jason Dominguez. Purple shimmer Yankees. It's another one we'd like to have an autograph of, huh? As we would like to have an autograph for Mr. Laura there, too, for the Rangers. But that is a stat tracker. Although we did pull a Laura out of last case or case before last. So he is showing up around here in Bowman Chrome anyway, from time to time. Numbered to 99, the Mets are on board here with a Kevin Smith autograph. Sammy says he really likes triple threads, but the Yankees usually cost a lot for those. Oh, don't they, though? Because there's a lot of Yankees in certain products, as you well know. And triple threads is one of them where it just seems like there's lots and lots of Yankees. So, yeah, the spots will be pricey for the Yankees. but I'm looking forward to it. As you can see, I mean, I'm busting through the whole 9. A lot of times people do 3s of that, you know, they'll do them in 3-box breaks. But we're just going for it. We're doing the 9-box inner case quantity. I mean, they're loose, so there's 6 from one place and 3 from the other. But still, it makes a 9-box inner case quantity. So, of course, I do always tell you guys when they're loose boxes in the listing description. But nonetheless, I didn't want to mess around with 3-box breaks, so we're just going right for the gusto there. To $4.99, it's the Atlanta Braves and Kyle Muller as a base refractor, because I love triple threads. Stat tracker that was for the Twins, and an Arizona Fall League for the Mariners. And there's a Dawn of Glory for the Brewers. Stat tracker Tampa Bay, and an autograph for the Tigers, Detroit. Because you always pull such cool stuff out of it. I really wish Topps still made football, because I loved so many of their football releases. I mean, obviously, a triple thread started in baseball, but I'm just thinking in football, there's nothing even equivalent to it anymore. Bajarski is your base autograph hit for Detroit. I start saying the Lions, no, and the Tigers. But speaking of the Lions, how are you going to keep your job there if you're Matt Patricia? Because I'm thinking you're not. There's a whole bunch of guys that I'm thinking, how are they keeping their jobs? Of course, one of them didn't. Bill O'Brien got sacked over the weekend. He should have frankly gotten sacked after he traded away DeAndre Hopkins. But, you know, I'm just saying. Jay Allen, you said you're amazed there's been 2020 triple thread cards on eBay since Wednesday of last week. Really? I don't even see how that could be. They haven't even, I mean, distributors didn't even have them as of Wednesday of last week. Unless, is there some retail format of triple threads this year that I don't know about? Like, I don't know. That seems really weird. That is the Colorado Rockies. It is numbered to 499, Castellani. And there's Phillies with a stat tracker. And that was Ethan Lindau, I think. And there's Neidert, Marlins, AZL. Here comes a little green shimmer. And shimmer in any color besides purple is still numbered. Isn't that weird? They just singled out old purple shimmer and said, hey, we don't like you. So numbered to 99 for the Detroit Tigers. That's Alex Fado. Duran, Red Sox, stat tracker. And our autograph is coming up here for the Astros, Houston. And you have a little Tyler Ivey headed to the Houston Astros with a base autograph. Jay Allen, you said there's been a Reese Hoskins autograph up since last Wednesday. Wonder where they got it. I don't know. That's super weird. T-Man says Matt Patricia needs to lose the pencil. I think he's going to lose his job because you know what? Martha Firestone gave that over to her daughter, right? Yeah, she gave up control of the team to her daughter last year. And I bet you the daughter's not going to mess around. Daughter's probably going to be like, no, my mama liked you, but you gone. That's my guess. To $4.99, the Nationals and Tim Cate with a base refractor. Andrew Vaughn, White Sox stat tracker. That's Jimenez for the Mets, AZL. And there's a Dawn of Glory Parodies for the Detroit Tigers. Bobby Witt Jr., KC. And another autograph for the Astros, Taylor Jones. Back-to-back Astros. How about that? A couple base cards left. Wrapping up that one. So we've got 4 mini boxes left, the equivalent of 2 master boxes. Nicholas says he's late. Don't worry, Nicholas. We were late, too. I had some technical issues, and I couldn't get things sorted for a few minutes, so we didn't start quite on time, unfortunately, either. For your Giants, I want to say, I don't know. I know that I've said the Giants, but I don't know if I said them in regard to autographs or numbered cards or what. But the good news is that we will recap all the numbered stuff and the autographs really shortly, Nicholas, so your timing's not bad. We just got a few little mini boxes left to look through there, and then we will be recapping it. For the Red Sox, it is J.D. Martinez, the purple parallel numbered to 250. And there's Bajarski, Stat Tracker again. We saw him earlier. There's a Baz that was an Arizona Fall League. And there's Rutschman, Dawn of Glory. And a Steven Strasburg. It is the Refractor Paralleled 499 for the Natties. Stat Tracker Yankees, Duran. And our autograph is the Cardinals, and it is numbered. It is a refractor to 499, and it's Brady Whalen for St. Louis. T-Man, you said you were happy to see him leave the Patriots when he went to Detroit. And so when you say works for me, you're saying, yeah, you'd be happy if Matt Patricia got fired. Jay Allen, you said a couple of different sellers have had those cards up for sale. That's really weird. I mean, I'm not aware of a Triple Threads retail release, and even if there was one, that would normally be coordinated so that it came out either at the same time as the hobby version or sometimes afterwards, but very seldom would Topps do a retail version, if ever, before the hobby release. So I don't know how those people got them early, but I do know that if Topps catches them doing anything with it early, if they buy directly from Topps or even from distributors, they'll get their accounts canceled. I can tell you that. That is Bo Naylor. It is the green parallel to 99 for the Indians. Because Topps doesn't mess around. That's Pache and the Braves. And if they catch you, Brujan Rays, they will flat shut you down. Diaz, Dawn of Glory. I mean, I guess you'd still be able to buy it from like some of the online retailers, but as far as buying from Topps or any wholesale distributors, they would cut you off. Lazar and the Brewers. And we have a blue autograph. Refractor 150, the White Sox. And that is Jonathan Stevier. So we have 2 mini boxes left, which means that is the equivalent of 1 remaining master box. So you know how we like to do last box mojo. So since this is technically our last master box, we'll just go ahead and call it last box mojo like now. And we're just going to bust all this out of here at once and see if last box mojo will bring us something fabulous, because we hope so. Oh, Joey said we did hit something for the Giants. See, I couldn't remember. Matos autograph. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, you need some Reds. You like my Cincinnati Reds. What do you think about our season? Are you a Reds fan, or you just have a Reds in the break tonight? If you're a Reds fan, tell me what you think about our season. I'm still really just, I mean, listen, when you make history in the playoffs by being the only team ever in the history of playoffs that was eliminated without scoring a single run, I don't think you can call that a good season. There are those that argue that we had a good season. I do not fall into that camp. To 499, that is a Salvador Perez base refractor. Tampa Bay Rays. And that is Trey Harris for the Braves with an AZL. I see a purple coming up on us. It is another purple shimmer. This one is going to the D-backs with a little Corbin Carroll. So we spent all that money. We finally got our pitching sorted out, which has been a problem, well, I don't know, since 5,000 years ago. There's Diaz and the Marlins. And then we go spend all this money on what's supposed to be bats, etc. And look where we end up. Horrible. But you know what? You are going to like this, Harcourt Kai. Look what we have, kids. This is our second prime signature out of this case, which in and of itself is nice. It's numbered to 50. But look who that is, my friend. I am jealous of that, because that's going to your house, and I love it. It is Nick Lodolo with Cincinnati Reds. All right, you said you need one more for the Phillies. All right, I'll do my best, Jay Allen. We'll try hard. Here's Graterol. It's base refractor to 499 for the Dodgers. Well, there's another one. Don't leave yet, Jay Allen. We got another autograph yet to find. There's the Tigers stat tracker. I opened two at once, remember? This is too many boxes at once, so don't wander yet. It's Duran and the Red Sox, because we should have, right? Don't we still have one more? I didn't go past it yet, I don't think. This is the Toronto Blue Jays. It is a purple shimmer for Simeon Woods Richardson. And there is Paradise Tigers. And yeah, there's our last autograph. It's another one for the Yankees, though. Yankees have a bunch in here tonight. And I think that Gomez is actually a bookend. I think you got another one just like it if you are New York. But we'll find out here in a hot second, because we are going to do a fun little recap here and take a look at some of the things that are of interest out of this break. And then, of course, after we go ahead and look at this, then we'll go back and put up the shipping information again, so you can get another look at your anticipated shipping date, and then we'll take one more pass through what's coming up in the days ahead. So if you missed any of that earlier, yeah, that'll be the deal. So we have an image variation here. It is a refractor for the A's, and it is Jesus Luzardo. Then these are all purple shimmer, so none of these are numbered, but we're going to go through them anyway because they are, well, why not, right? There's not that much to look at. So we have the Blue Jays, Diamondbacks, Yankees, that one being Dominguez is very nice. Red Sox, Rockies, the Reds, the Mets, Tigers, Oriole, and Met. So that's what your purple shimmers look like. Now our assortment of other numbered things here. We've got to 499 the Dodgers, 499 Kansas City Royals, to 99 the Cleveland Indians, 499 the Nationals, to 250 the Red Sox, 499 the Nationals, 99 the Tigers, 499 Rockies, 499 Braves, 150 Yankees. Numbered 250, we got this one for the Padres with Morajón. The Cubbies to 250. To 99, the Nationals. 499, Padres. Here is our case hit. It's unnumbered, but they do just come out one per case. And it is Farm to Fame Ozzie Smith for the Padres. To 150, that's the Dodgers. 499, the Twins. This is an atomic refractor to 150. It's an Arizona Fall League insert, and it's going to the Houston Astros. To 150, it is Dustin May and the Dodgers. This is to 499, the Phillies. 499, Minnesota. 150 for the Red Sox. The Mariners to 499. To 250, the Dodgers to 50. Got the Tampa Bay Rays there with a nice little Shane Baz gold. to $4.99 the Dodgers, $250 the Astros, $250 Astros, Padres to $250, and the Giants to $499. So that takes care of all of our numbered cards that don't have autographs attached. So now we're coming to the good stuff. Well, it's all good stuff, but you know. Sammy says that's your second Gomez. I thought that was a bookend. I thought it was a second one, but now Sammy was keeping track, so he's got it covered. So there's Gomez for the Yankees. Here's this little beauty. Prime signature, numbered to 50, Cincinnati Reds, Nick Lodolo. That is a really nice hit for the Reds. To 150, the White Sox and Stevier. That's the blue parallel. To $4.99, we have the refractor parallel for Whalen and the Cardinals. The Houston Astros have a base autograph of Jones. The Astros have an Ivy base autograph. The Tigers have one for Bajarski. The Mets, it is green, numbered to 99, Kevin Smith. Here come the Yankees. There's your bookend Gomez, so a pair of those you end up with. Then we have Andres Munoz. That is numbered to 499, going to San Diego. For the Phillies, you got a base autograph for Mayer. The Brewers have one for File. For the Minnesota Twins, you have Gray. Here's another Yankee, Rodriguez on that one. Miami Marlins, Vezia. And the Marlins again, Diaz. This is the purple, numbered to 250. It's going to St. Louis. It's Herrera. And look at this. You don't usually find a lot of prime signatures, period. We got two in one case. That's nice. And it's going to Minnesota. It's numbered to 50. And it's Cavaco. To $499, the Colorado Rockies with Doyle. Here come the Yankees again, Garcia. And the Texas Rangers with Vanasco. And the Giants, here's what you were looking for. There's your Matos for the Giants with the base auto. The Angels had one for Jan, and we started it off tonight with the St. Louis Cardinals and Pedro Pages. So there we go. That is the break and the recap. Thank you, everyone, once again for your patience. I know it was frustrating wondering what was going on tonight. It's a little frustrating here, too, because I could not understand and still don't know why it wouldn't actually show up, even though we were streaming. But anyway, the end result is we got it fixed eventually, though I don't know how. Hey, that's when you're just throwing the kitchen sink at it, as they say, and eventually something sticks. So that's the good news. But yes, thank you. I appreciate your patience on that. So once again, your anticipated shipping date, Friday, is what I am projecting for this, and it might get out the door a little sooner than that. I don't think it would be any later than that unless something really hugely unexpected were to happen. So as it stands right now, we're going to say Friday as your shipping date. As always, that is plus or minus a day. And of course, no worries about consolation cards here. Tons of cards in this break, and every team will have pulled something to ship out to them. So tomorrow we have got a couple of new releases coming. It's Absolute Football, which we will be breaking by the 6-box inner case quantity, and then Triple Threads Baseball, which we're going to be breaking by the 9-box inner case quantity. And in both instances, those are loose boxes from shared cases, which you will also, of course, note in the listing description. On Thursday, we're going to open a case of TriStar Game Day Great Series 3 autographed football jerseys. And then we're going to open another half case of Origins football, also loose boxes. Friday, we're going to bust into some TriStar, a TriStar Authentic full-size football helmet. That's right, you can put it on and go straight out and play football in it. It's a regulation helmet. And then National Treasures Collegiate Football is a new release for Friday. We're going to open a 2-box half case of that, also loose boxes. Saturday and Sunday will both be off nights, and then, of course, we'll roll back around with a lot more baseball next week. So that's how it's shaping up in the days ahead, and I guess that has pretty well got me squared away for tonight. See if we missed anything here in chat that I need to address. And Daniel and Kareem, thank you guys too. JK says he did not have good luck tonight. I'm sorry. Kareem didn't either. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I know that it is not fun when that happens. Sammy had a good night. It sounds like he's happy, but I know it's hard to be on the receiving end when you don't pull a lot of nice stuff. So sorry that happened to some of you, but I guess that is it for me tonight. So as always, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe and happy and healthy, and I'll see you again tomorrow night. Bye now.